Okay, good evening, Mr. Feuer. We're here with Assemblymember Mike Feuer at the home of a Persian family here in Southern California. Just had a parlor meeting. Today is December the 17th, 2009. Can you tell us a little bit about your interactions with the Southern California Persian community and how they've embraced you and vice versa?
Absolutely. This has been one of the most rewarding relationships I've had, and not only in politics, but in service generally. It really started when I was running a program called Bet Tzedek Legal Services, that means House of Justice. There had been major civil unrest in Los Angeles, and many of the small businesses that had suffered tremendously in the violence were owned by Persian families. And we reached out to them to provide free legal services to help them get back on their feet. That began a relationship that's lasted for more than 15 years. And it's been really rewarding to me because the Persian community has so much potential in terms of its political horsepower here in Southern California. Obviously, the Persian community has made a real impact economically. But the next step, I think, for the community is to become very active on political issues. And I hope to help inspire that. I've been very involved since as an elected official in working with the community to get more people active in the political process. And I'm very proud of this relationship. I'm looking forward to building on it in the years to come.
You're going to be running for re-election this coming year. You've spoken about some legislation regarding Iran and Iran divestment. Can you touch a little bit about that and what you're looking to propose as far as new legislation?
Sure. I'm the co-author of an existing law that requires the California retirement system to divest itself of companies which have an interest in Iran's energy or defense sectors. I want to build on that experience, and this year I have legislation that would preclude California from entering into contracts with companies that do business with Iran's petroleum sector. We need, I think, to send a strong message around the world as the 8th largest economy in the world. The California taxpayers are not going to subsidize a rogue regime's reckless ambitions to get nuclear weapons. This is a cause that everyone in the world should embrace. It is very important for us to separate the people of Iran, for whom all of us have great affinity, from the regime that currently rules in Iran, which seems bent on destabilizing world politics and making the world much less safe. California can play a key role because of the size of our economy in deterring those nuclear ambitions.
Quick question. How do you respond to critics who say, leave Iran issues and foreign policy issues to Congress? Why deal with it on a state level?
Well, because California is the 8th largest economy in the world. And what we do could have a catalytic effect, not only in the United States, but around the world. And Congress recognizes this. There was recent legislation that passed the floor of the House of Representatives to empower states to specifically engage in legislation like that which we're proposing here in California. That is a recognition of the important role that states can play generally, and California in particular.
Thanks so much.